Hey guys, I'm Kate Simsley. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, as always, I'm glad that you're back. And if you're new here, welcome in. Hi, I'm building The Sims 4. Today we are going to create a cafe in Copperdale. So this is on the, I want to say the Terrace lot. It's right in the center of Copperdale anyway, like right near downtown. I don't know why the name has escaped me, but you can see it in the top left of the screen. And yeah, we're just going to create a cute little cafe. I'm actually quite happy with the way this came together. There's an area upstairs. I was originally going to make an apartment up there. So like if you want to buy this cafe and run it, or whatever the case may be, if you have a dine out or get together or whatever it is, you could live up there. But instead, I turned this space into an area for a club. And so I was imagining that it's a study group for teens. Basically, there are desks up there, there's some computers, bookshelves, and everything that your Sims need to study and be prepared for high school. Since this is being built in the high school world, I thought that was fitting, and it ends up being super cute. This is probably the 26th time that I have tried to record this voiceover. Every time I go to record it, something happens that prevents that. Whether it's the phone ringing, or someone at the door, or having to go pick up my kid, or having to do something, or it's just in chaos, noise. It's 4:30 in the morning now, and it's finally quiet in the house, and I went to go record 15 minutes ago, and all of a sudden my cat started opening the cupboards downstairs in my kitchen and banging them shut. No idea why. He's kind of a jerk. I don't even know what to say. He does it a lot. I don't know if he thinks there's something in there. Maybe there is something in there. I've never seen anything. But he's always opening and closing the cupboards. And he doesn't even close it. He just lets it slam. It's so loud. And so that stopped my last one. I'm going to try again, and honestly, if it doesn't work, I quit. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so done. Today's been quite an interesting day, anyway. I woke up this morning, and my son tested positive for COVID. My oldest son tested positive for COVID. His girlfriend as well. She has COVID too, so he's there. He's quarantining. It's funny because he hasn't really been sick. But the minute that he found out his girlfriend had COVID and that he might have it, all of a sudden he's deathly ill. And it's just, maybe he is, and I feel bad laughing, but it's amusing because he seemed fine yesterday, and it just, to me, seems like he's just worked himself up in his mind, if that makes sense. And, yeah, I don't know, I'm sure he'll survive. I guess his girlfriend's mom had it, and his girlfriend had been away last weekend, or this weekend that passed, last weekend, visiting friends, and so either the friends or the mom, that's where she got it from, she figures, or it could have been at work. You don't know. But yeah, he was panicking and worried about me because I'm immune compromised. He's like, oh, I don't want to get you sick. What if you get sick? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I would be sick already. If you got it that day, I would have had to get it that day pretty much. So, I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry. So I had to reassure him, and that was how my morning was spent, was testing him for COVID, finding out he was positive, and shipping him off to go quarantine. So that was fun. Super fun. Love that start to my day. We had made it this long without having it. I still don't have it. I tested. I'm negative. My daughter's negative. My littlest guy's negative. So, I think we're fine. We honestly have seen him for about 45 minutes in the last week, and not even close proximity, so I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, it was a little bit stressful of a morning. So I sat down this afternoon and I created this build, and like I said, I'm super happy with it. On the outside, I put some graffiti along the sides of the wall, and I just added a big sign at the front, a large window, and I am going to add vines going up the one side of one side of the building. Not a lot though, I didn't put as many vines as I was going to. I did all of this just today. It took me maybe 2 hours. and I just kind of threw it together. But, yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. I put billboards on the roof. I do end up sizing them down. They look really big there. I end up sizing them down, and they look rather cute. The only issue I really had with this entire build, well, luckily I was able to match the wood to the wood that surrounds the lot. Otherwise, I probably would have went insane. I hate how Sims, like, normally they will, like, not give you the surrounding, like, floor pattern. It'll be just slightly off or just a tiny bit different, but this time it actually matches and it looks super good. So I put the entire build up on a small, like, one-step platform, and then I made it all even into the door, and then you have to step down, but the bathroom is also up on a platform in there, which you'll see once we get inside. But yeah, like I said, so it's a cafe downstairs. I think there's like 3 or 4 tables. There's also like a couch and a couple of chairs, a television, like a little sitting area. We've got a bathroom down here. We're just placing the espresso machine that came with, it's not dine out, it's get together. I keep going to say dine out, but it's not. It's get together. I placed that there, and I actually just put a little gate. And I believe that there is a way that you can lock the gate so that, like, only the staff will go back there and the other Sims won't. I didn't try to figure it out, but I think that is what you do. I think there's a way, so I did put this on the gallery. It is on there. It's called Town Square. That's the name of the slot. Town Square Terrace, or something like that. But it's on the gallery as Town Square Cafe. And you can find it that way. I will put a link in the description, or you can always find my builds and me on the gallery or on any social media by searching the hashtag K8Simsley. Yeah, so this will be up there. I put the little garbage can here by the back door. I do end up getting rid of the platform where the garbage can is, so it's a little bit lower, and I think that that worked well. I'm going to add the small gate that I was talking about, and I just use the new one that we got with the high school pack in a brown. And here's where I'm going to place the tables. Now, the tables are not from the high school pack, but I love these tables, and they're super cute. And when you see the finished product here, it's all very bright and fun and colorful, and so these tables worked really well. I was going to use some of the tables from the new high school pack, but none of them really jumped out at me, if that makes sense. These appealed to me a little bit more, I guess. And they actually tie in pretty well. In fact, a lot of the newer packs tie together very well. Like cottage living goes well with most of the new stuff. The new stuff all goes together very well. And so that's good. I'm glad that we're starting to get a cohesive look across the game, because there was a while there where it was getting a little concerning. Like, you'd get packs and nothing would match anything. Like, even the swatches on the windows and doors were not the same. And even when they were the same, they were slightly off, and it was so frustrating. But things are starting to get more cohesive, and I'm really enjoying that. I love that I can mix and match all the furniture, because there are a lot of things that I use from a variety of packs that all seem to go together, and that's awesome. So I did use a lot of the high school furniture in this build. As you can see there, I used like the little couch, the little ottoman seats. I used the little round coffee table as well as the larger coffee table, which I just put like the game console and a candle on. And I think that looks cute. So I got this rug out of the Build By catalog, and it is also from the... I can't talk. I'm like so stuck on stupid right now. Okay, it's from the high school pack, and it's got some freaking fantastic swatches. So I chose like this rainbow swatch, and it really didn't match the idea I had in my head, but it ends up working so good in this build. I put another one of the same rug upstairs in the study area, and it's super cute. I just love how shaggy and soft looking it is. That's awesome. You'll see here I just added some windows on the side, so I had to move around the graffiti. I like fiddled with the window a little bit. I wanted the graffiti to be there, but it wasn't working, so I do end up moving that around the back, and I do put a different one there. Yeah, I just fiddle with the furniture and make everything work before we're going to paint the walls, and then we'll move upstairs. And it really does come together pretty quick. I think the entire video is about 17 minutes, so we don't have too much longer to go. I'm going to continue talking to you for a little while anyway. In the bathroom, I just kind of do beige tiling. I add a sink and a toilet, nothing too extravagant. And just a little plain wooden mirror above the sink, and so that worked well also. I wanted to put 2 bathrooms, but it would have taken up so much space, and it's really not a huge lot, so I didn't want to fill the entire lot with the build, if that makes sense. I did put a large door on the side. I was going to put some seating out at the side of the build, but I didn't end up doing so. If you downloaded this and you wanted outdoor seating, you could do that yourself. There is room there for seating. I just didn't put it out there for some reason. I'm not sure why. There is a bench outside at some point to throw that there. But yeah, just adding another platform here for the side door, and I'm going to actually slant the edge of it so that it doesn't take up nearly as much space, and I think that that works as well. I was building, yesterday I built a teen room. Just kind of fiddling around and screwing around, I think, whatever. Not a big deal. But I put platforms in the room without really thinking and realizing that you can't upload a room with a platform. It has to be uploaded as a house, which is super annoying because the platform is considered its own room. So, yeah, I don't know. That's really annoying. But I did create that yesterday. And so putting these platforms in here was a good thing I'm uploading this as a lot and not as a room, or else I wouldn't be able to do that. Moving on here, we're going to the study area that I was talking about. I actually really like the way this space came out. I put these strip light things across the ceiling, and they've got weird lighting. I don't usually use them, but I thought they would work really well here, and they actually do. I put 6 desks from the high school pack, as well as little chairs, and then I'm going to put some computers, but I'm also going to put a bunch of study books. So with this set, there came clutter, and one of the clutter items is called the study stack, and it's just a little pile of books. But then there's also the study stack expanded, and that's all those little books, plus papers and a few more books and stuff. So it's a little bit bigger of a pile. I love that. I wish that they would do that with every clutter item that we have. I'm really hoping with the kits that they come out with a clutter kit. I would be so happy. We need a lot more clutter. There's so many things that we're missing, and then the things we do have, I don't really pay attention to the cost, but a lot of them are really overpriced. Like the toilet paper, $75 toilet paper, remember this? Oh man. I think they did lower the price of the toilet paper. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I would be wiping with my hand if toilet paper was $75, let me tell you. I added the little beanbag kind of chairs that came with the high school pack here as well. And I just kind of shift them around. You'll see shortly. I'm going to actually I'm not going to get rid of one. I'm going to replace the one. I'm going to move it to the other side. And I'm going to put, from Discover University, when you have to give a presentation for one of your classes, there's that pie chart board. I end up putting that here and kind of making a semicircle around it. So it's like you're giving a presentation. Maybe you're practicing for a presentation you have to give at school. And so that will be all set up there, and you'll see that come together shortly. I did change out the door. This is where I decided to put the club door. And so I chose the red club door because it had a picture of a book on it. And I thought that was super cute. And I imagined that they had some kind of teen club where you get together and you practice and study and just kind of hang out and listen to music while you do homework and whatever. And I put lot traits on this build. So I put teen hangout, so a lot of teens will come here. And I think I put fast Wi-Fi, and I don't think I put study spot. I put one more, and it was related to learning skills faster or learning things faster. Maybe I did put study spot. I'm not sure. But I added traits that will help your Sims to do their homework faster and get better grades. And so I thought that would come in handy. I'm also going to put a little kitchenette area here. So I put a microwave and a coffee maker. I figure if they're studying, they might be doing that late at night and maybe they're hungry and they need coffee, because I would. And I also put a sink up here as well. And I add a garbage can and then just decorations on the wall. I size up that flag and just kind of hang it there. I tried a million decorations, but I didn't want to put too much on the walls. And I think that plan was just a good little compromise. You'll see here I add this picture now. I'm going to move it. Like any second, I move it to the other wall. I do add the curtains for the high school pack here. And right there, I moved to the other wall. I do end up later off camera using the tool mod to rotate the picture so it's kind of crooked on the wall, and I think that works. I use these dividers just to kind of block off the coffee bar area up here, and I think that worked well as well. That was really weird. Anyway. But yeah, I think it came together really well. We're going to come to the end of the video really soon, and we're going to jump into screenshots. As I said, this will be on the gallery. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out and just makes me happy. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as there will be more coming in the future very soon. I'm not very consistent, I'm not going to lie to you, but I am working on getting things out more consistently. But have yourself a spectacular day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I wanna close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now, it looks so gray and cold. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. Do you remember when we went to Paris in July? Got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby, you and I fit just like a glove, but I guess that's over now. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said